Um, Economy, organic farming subsidy, rural development grants, rural occupations, tax, micro generation grants. Who likes this? CO2 emissions goes down, environment goes up. Environmentalist membership goes up. Alright, let's do that. We need to try and fix the environment. Mortgage rate rise, that's not very good. We have a deficit of $100 billion, crap. I just cut taxes too. Alright, maybe we can get the cyber warfare under control. Oh, okay, well there you go, pollution's gone again. That was fast. Asthma epidemic. Alright, I'm gonna wait another turn. Pollution's gone. Nuclear test ban. We don't need nukes. Sign the treaty. Budget deficit of $100 billion. That's gonna disappear in a while. Well, what should I cut? 100 billion. It's the military, right? Well, no, it's not the military because it's not that much. Can raise taxes. What's funding? Technology grants, small business grants. It helps the GDP a little bit. It helps makes self-employed really happy. It doesn't cost that much. Well, that's not good. There's like 3 red bars here. Right after I cut taxes too. Like, what's that about? Maybe we just wait until the GDP recovers. Commuter car usage. I mean, things were going well for a little while. We're really popular still. Not sure if that's gonna last though. Speed limits. Alright, we're gonna raise the speed limits. We're still running at a deficit of $100 billion. That should go away next turn. Oh, come on, your asthma epidemic. I mean, it'll really help parents if we can get rid of that stupid asthma epidemic. Wealthy people, happiness slowly going down. Membership. There's no membership influences, interesting. Capitalists. They're finally figuring out that I'm working against them. Oh, software patents. Oh, they really don't like that, that's funny. Membership is oh crap, it's on the rise again. Do I do nothing? I'm just gonna do nothing. Alright, market mount. Oh, well, that sucks. But cyber warfare is finished, that's good. The global economy is in a deep recession. The global economy is in a deep recession. We are liberal socialist. Yikes. That's not good. Do I have to reintroduce a tax? Oh, that sucks. What is my income tax? Alright, we're raising taxes. Because we can't afford to get back into debt. Are we back in debt? We're not quite back in debt. Alright, we can't afford to get back into debt. So I'm just gonna raise taxes. Asthma epidemic has ended. Yes, safeguard. We're not sending troops to fight for oil. Are you kidding me? Asthma epidemic is at an end. Unemployment is up because the economy has tanked. Internet, crime, technology, intelligence services. Maybe I can like cut technology grants now, because our technological advantage is kind of out of control, right? It's just a little bit out of control. Religious membership. Slowly getting rid of religion. Yes. And we're getting rid of capitalism. Small business. Alright, we're cutting this. This might be a bad idea anyway. Let me save the game. 008. Save game. I'm gonna cut small business grants. And we're gonna go socialist. Inheritance tax. Should we increase this? Makes the wealthy angry. No one's trying to kill me yet. Alright, next turn. Corporate manslaughter bill. We're gonna pass the law. If you negligently kill people, you are liable. Surplus. Unemployment's down. Alright, good. Patriot. Alright, self-employed just got really sad because I cut their small business funding. I think minorities is getting happier. Why? Oh, because I didn't go to war for oil. Okay, this is kind of crazy. We're 100% ethnic minorities. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Internet crime is still up. Should I reduce technology funding? Science funding. I mean, it's everything's positive, so there's no downside to it. But internet crime, like we're just not getting internet crime under control at all. I mean, is the only way to get internet crime under control not develop technologies? That seems kind of crazy. Intelligence services. And it doesn't say how else we can do it. Law and order, CCTVs, curfews, death penalty, gambling, ID cards, internet censorship. I guess internet censorship would help. Let me save before I click on it. I just want to see what happens if I censor the internet. Oh man, liberals hate it. Some sites blocked in extreme cases. It doesn't impact. It does lower internet crime. On police request, some sites blocked. On police request, in extreme cases. Youth internet. I do want to deal with internet crime, but it doesn't make liberals and youth unhappy. Alright, apply changes. Youth and liberals. Okay, well this might hurt me in the long run. Maybe I'll do it until this stops being a problem, because look, this is not enough to trigger the start. If we can get down below the stop trigger, then I can just remove the internet censorship afterwards. Scientific discovery, that's great. Minor budget deficit, that's not great. Right, so now this is gonna go down. Patriots, conservatives, the youth and liberals are unhappy because of that. Alright, next turn. Toxic waste dump. I don't know if I should allow it. I'm gonna allow it. Alright, continue. It'll make the environmentalists unhappy though. Alright, internet crime's coming down. Euthanasia, legalize euthanasia. Continue. Alright, so we're below. Or we're almost below. Internet crime is done. Alright, well, ministerial scandal. Internet crime is done, and then I'm going to remove internet censorship because we've dealt with the crime, right? And hopefully the crime doesn't come back. Although you can't click on a thing that's not there. Maybe that's an issue. Is there a way for us to see a problem before it arises? Focus groups, policies, changes. You can't see a problem before it arises. So I don't... Like, how are you supposed to... You can only react. You can only react. You can't preemptively deal with problems. Also, the capitalists are getting really unhappy right now. Enterprise investment schemes kill socialism. The capitalists are getting super unhappy. I really want to kill their membership, though. Enterprise investment scheme. I'm really making them quite unhappy. I guess the enterprise impress, like, it's not making them that much happier. I don't know if I should like cut this. It makes self-employed happy, it makes capitalists a little bit happy. I'm gonna cut this. Alright, it's gone, cut. Next turn. Turn to government. Factory farming law. Set tougher standard. Nobody forces people to buy the processed meat from the cheapest source. Factory farming. Let me just leave this unchanged. I don't want to anger the capitalist too much at the same time. We just want to slowly squeeze them out of the population, but we don't want to anger them too much too quickly. Is what the concern is. Right. Also, how's our... I mean, it's looking okay, I guess. The global economy completely tanked. I guess that's okay, I guess? Turn to government. Torture, deportation. We're not deporting him. Keep him here. Small surplus. Okay. This is gonna take forever to adjust our society. 31, I mean, it's very slowly working. It's very slowly reducing the population of capitalists. I just don't know if... I don't even know if that's a good idea, to be honest. Like, should I be doing this? What are the benefits of doing this? Luxury goods tax. What is this bringing in right now? 22 billion. Socialist equality. It makes socialists happy. It makes capitalists a little bit unhappy. It makes wealthy. Maybe I should just abolish this. I'm gonna abolish this. Don't need to squeeze them that hard. Alright, next turn. Brain drain? What? I mean, there's a hurricane. What? No, but it literally just stopped. Our tax system is encouraging... No, I just removed it. I literally just removed it. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, well, actually, no, that's good because it's killing the capitalist membership, which is actually what we want. Actually, no, this is actually what we want because this is killing their membership right now. All right, good. Let's just. Well, it's not gonna keep that going, but it's gonna help us a little bit for now. All right, wealthy people are slightly happier because we removed their tax. We are running pretty thin. Pretty thin surplus. I'm gonna leave it unchanged. Return to ban animal testing. We're gonna ban animal testing. Oh man, GDP is down. Why is that? What happened there? Oh, the brain drain? Is that what's happening? How bad is the brain drain? Holy cow, that is actually terrible. But that should stop, right? Oh, that kills the GDP, I see. No, but that stops because the luxury good tax is gone. Alright, let me just wait a turn. And the brain drain's gone. We're not gonna ban religious symbols in schools. Alright, GDP's back up. So is unemployment for now. Are they still... I mean, the happiness is back up. The membership continues to go down, which is great for us. Maybe it seems... Is it unreasonable for me to like be this... to like deliberately try to destroy one segment of the society? Maybe it's a bit much. Maybe I should stop doing this. Maybe I should stop doing this. Because it's like... Although, you know, once the GDP gets back up, they'll be fine again. Next turn, start count. I think I'm done. Like, I'm tinkering, but I'm not making things any better. Like, I'm actually creating problems for myself for trying to mess around. Nobel Prize, amazing. Liberals, Patriots, GDP has gone up. A small budget deficit. Capitalists are getting happier again, good. Because the GDP is going up again, and so they're happier again, slightly. Alright, so I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna end it here. Because, you know, before I started squeezing the capitalists, we've basically arrived at a point where everyone's reasonably happy, and the economy is running well, and everything's at a good balance. So I feel like that's like, we're done. Like, we've won the game. I mean, long-term goals is to continue to reduce the membership of capitalists and religious people. To create a socialist utopia, right? So socialist utopia is slowly growing. But that's but we're just basically gonna click and turn for several more hours before that happens. And I'm not sure if it's worthwhile us sitting here watching me do this. So anyway, okay, I guess this is it. This is the end of my recorded playthrough for Democracy 3. A very, very interesting game. And I think people should play it. I think people should play it, and because every one of these is a concept, is a governance concept. Actually, cancel before changes. Every one of these is a governance concept that you should probably know about, because all of this is affects your country, right? It's a very interesting. I guess this is like a model, a mathematical model for a democratic society, a modern democratic society. Very interesting. Although, as a game, like you get to this point where I am now, where everything is kind of balanced out, and then the game kind of basically it just fizzles out, and there's nothing else to do. Unless we want to try to keep... So Socialist Paradise, I guess this is if we completely eliminate the capitalist population. God's Kingdom, like we can try this stuff. But I'm not sure if we need to. Anyway. Alright, so that's it for me for this playthrough. How does this help us with understanding real-world events? I'm not sure that it does. Like, as a model, it's interesting, but it doesn't have any of the nuances of a real-world situation, right? I mean, there's uprisings, and well, actually, because I'm recording these early, and I'm gonna upload one video a day. Maybe by the time I finish uploading these videos, a lot will have changed in the political environment in the United States. Things can happen quickly, like revolutions can happen quickly, and in the game, assassinations can happen quickly. I'm not saying anything about the real world and the President of the United States right now, but things can happen quickly, you never know, so anyway, I'm gonna stop recording here. Actually, no, I'm not gonna stop recording here. Because there's no end game, let me just quit the main menu and click on the credits. Oh, real? It's just 5 people? Actually, no, Narcissistic Studios. The artist is a studio. Well, this is pretty good for 5 people. Anyway, alright, I'm done. I'll see you in other playthroughs.